today we're going to be talking about what is a Roth IRA, and just to give you some basic information so you can get started on your individual retirement arrangement, which is IRA. So a Roth IRA, which is your individual retirement arrangement, it's a retirement savings account that allows you to pay taxes on the money you put into it in the beginning, like up front. And then the money that grows in your Roth IRA, and any withdrawals you make after age 59 and a half, that's the age, they're all tax-free. Woohoo! So as long as you have the account more than 5 years. So tax-free if you've had the account for 5 years and you make the withdrawals after you're 59 and a half. So because you pay taxes on the front end with the Roth IRA, you won't owe them when you retire. So I'm going to tell you some benefits, and then I'm also going to just explain what is a traditional one. So it's kind of confusing to a lot of people. There's a lot of information, so I'll try to give you it as best as I can. So let me just recap it before we dig in. So a Roth IRA versus a traditional IRA. The main difference is how and when your money is taxed. So you got to just think, do I want my money to be taxed up front or at the end? And let's see, how do you choose them? Well, you choose between a Roth or traditional is where do you want your tax break? And the tax advantage of a traditional IRA is that your contributions, the money you put into your retirement account, are tax deductible in the year they're made. Remember, I told you up front. So that's the tax advantage of your Roth IRA. And that your withdrawals in retirement will not be taxed. So when you're older, you won't have to worry about the tax. Okay, so, and then you're like, oh, do you think your tax rate will be higher or lower in the future is basically how you have to pick between the Roth IRA and the traditional IRA. So do you think your tax rate will be higher? Is your income going to be really, 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 really big and you're going to be a mogul? Then you might want to pick that one. If right now, you're in the tax bracket that's lower, you might want to have the taxes in the front end. So you just got to pick between the two. Okay, so let me just do a side-by-side comparison before I go into the information. So in case you guys are busy, you can kind of just get the gist of it. So I'm just going to stick them. Traditional IRA on here and a Roth IRA. So traditional IRA contributions in most cases are tax deductible. Roth IRA contributions are not tax deductible. Roth IRA, not tax deductible. Traditional IRA, there's no annual income limits on how much you can put in there. So you can put as much as you want because we're moguls. We can put hundreds and thousands and millions of dollars. There's no limit on how much you can put it into a traditional IRA. Roth IRA. So in 2020, you can contribute up to the limit of your gross income, which is less than $124,000 for singles and $196,000 for couples filing jointly. So the law as of 2020, it has a contribution limit. So if your gross income is less than $124,000 if you're single, and $196,000 for two people, that married couples who are filing jointly. So I hope that helps you. Traditional IRA, your annual withdrawals from your IRA, you must make annual withdrawals from your IRA after you turn 72. Okay, that's the age there in traditional IRA. Roth IRA, no withdrawals are required if you are the original owner. Traditional IRA, you must pay taxes on withdrawal and retirement. So traditional IRA, remember, pay taxes. Traditional IRA, traditional means you're taxed on retirement. I'm trying to help you guys out with that one. So Roth IRA, you're not taxed on withdrawals in retirement. So Roth IRA, rich in retirement, Roth IRA. I hope that helps you. Okay, so let's get going. What are the benefits of Roth IRA? Because we want to know what benefits are, because we're moguls and we need to know how to make our money grow and where to put our money and how to avoid the highest taxes and put our money somewhere where we're getting taxed the least and you grow it the most. So the tax impact. When you make contributions post-tax, that means you've already paid taxes on the money that you set for retirement. So that makes your retirement go a lot further. So the money you invest in your Roth IRA grows tax-free. So you won't owe taxes when you draw your money in retirement. Remember I told you that? So say if your account grows by $100,000, you won't owe any taxes when you draw your money in retirement. So that's really nice. And you're not required to take, distributions out at a certain age. A traditional IRA requires withdrawals beginning at the age of 72. So just pick which age you want to be able to pull your money out of, like the 59 and a half or the 72. And you can keep contributing to your Roth IRA if you choose to work past your retirement age, as long as your income still falls within the income limits, okay? And you can choose beneficiaries to inherit your account or hopefully be alive to enjoy your money, and they'll be able to withdraw funds tax-free as well. So that's, if you want to give people some money, that's, the rich people always have trust funds for their kids because it's tax-free, which is nice. So, okay, some people ask, how much money do you need to start the Roth IRA? That's great. And remember I told you Webull, if you use the link below, they'll give you a free stock for just joining. And then if you put $100 in there, they'll give you the second stock for free. It's the luck of the draw. It's just, you can get like a $3 to $10 one, you can get a $100 one, or if you're really lucky, you'll get a $1,400 stock. So they have the IRA retirement account in there. They have taxable and non-taxable accounts in there. And they have the practice stimulator. And let's see. So it just depends on your, you don't need a lot of money to open an account. And the IRS doesn't require a minimum amount to open a Roth IRA, but the mutual fund companies require account minimum to open one. So if you look around, you can start a Roth IRA with maybe as little as $50 in, if you look around. So, don't put off investing, because once you're out of debt, and you can have an emergency fund, we all need a health fund, there'll be electric car, robo taxis in the future. We probably won't need cars in the future anymore. We can just do a monthly subscription to a car service and have a robo car come to our house so we can reduce our costs there, thanks to Elon Musk. And especially with his, 1 million mile battery. Look out for September 26th to see how far you can drive the electric car, or how far the electric car of Tesla can drive you. Can you imagine going to Vegas and back from LA, or going on your ski trips to Mammoth and back and forth, and you don't have to worry about driving? Not have to worry about drinking and driving. Oh, the robo car did it. I'm just kidding. But I think that would be really nice on the road, because so many people are texting, they're putting makeup on, they're eating, they're fighting, they're singing, they're dancing, they're getting distraction, there's glare of the light, and people get tired. So I think it'll be nice that the robo cars, like the Tesla cars, probably be really smart and get you there and back and be fun to go back and forth. Okay, so everyone asks, can you lose money in a Roth IRA? And I have to tell you, I researched and it says yes. Okay, there's always the element of risk when you invest. But you can always minimize risk by spreading out your investments across, the different types of stocks, like stock mutual funds, growth and income stock mutual funds, growth and aggressive growth, and international. And then you can just balance and diversify your portfolio between higher risk and, the other ones. And, everyone says if the market has a really, really bad day, it usually goes up. When it goes up, it goes down. When it goes down, it goes up. So stock market is, I told you, like going to Magic Mountain and going, some stocks are like going on, you know, the Mad Hatter teacup. Some are just like going on the monorail, which is smooth and nice. And some are going like the Magic Mountain or your Harry Potter ride. So it just depends on, and you know, which one you get. Some were like a Jungle Cruise. They're really nice. Some like the Pirates of the Caribbean. You know, you go on the ride and it was fun and you made some money and it scared you, but you came out and you're all okay. So everyone said, well, how do I know if I'm eligible to have a Roth IRA? Well, if you have money and you're earning income, then you're eligible. But it says you can't contribute more than you make. So you can't put all of it in there. So, let's see. It's, so they can't put all the money that you make. So that, but say like if you, have children that you want to do it for, and said they made $1,000, they can't, but you can put, you can contribute to them in their account on their behalf. So that's kind of nice. Another perk, there's no age restrictions with Roth IRAs. So you can have them for your children, you know, or your teenagers. So I encourage you to learn this stuff so that you can grow your money. A compound interest, the eighth wonder of the world. And I told you about the 2020 contribution limits. The IRS, or Uncle Sam, says you can't just put as much money as you want into the IRA. So there's a total amount you can contribute to a Roth IRA or traditional IRA. So $6,000 or $7,000 if you're age 50 or older. And it says, everyone asks, are there any IRA income limits? And it says, Roth IRAs are not available for people with high income. So income restrictions of single, you have to look into that. The IRS single tax filers, remember I told you, adjusted gross income, which is less than $124,000 to contribute, and the maximum amount of $6,000, $7,000 if age 50 or older to Roth IRA. And if you make them more than $124,000, and if your MAGI, which is your modified adjusted gross income, is between $124,000 and $139,000, you can still contribute, but it's a reduced amount. So if you're making more than $139,000 a single filer, and you're a mogul like that, you are not eligible to contribute to Roth IRA. So high net worth individuals and high rolling moguls, it's not for you. And there are some restrictions if you're going to file jointly and you're married. Remember, I kind of broke it down for you real quick. So if you are filing jointly and have a modified AGI of less than $196,000, and to be able to contribute to up to the limit of the Roth IRA, but you may qualify to make reduced contributions if your AGI is between $196,000 and $206,000, and that is married couples filing jointly. So let's see, there's just so much in this, right? And people ask me, what about if you're self-employed? Then you can do an SEP or solo 401k plan, which is a simplified employee pension, which is SEP. So self-employed, you can do the simplified employee pension, SEP. I repeated it to help you. Or solo 401k plan. So if you run a small company with employees, considered a simple IRA to allow you and your team members, your employees to save for retirement. And it says, what about, I'm married. Can my husband set up, or can my spouse set up an IRA for a partner who doesn't work? And it says, yes, you can file a joint income tax return and have taxable income, and you both can contribute with your own separate Roth IRAs. And, do the eligible limits, checking them. So they said, is the Roth IRA the same thing as a Roth 401k? No, it's not. Both accounts are taxed the same way, but so Roth 401